Salt water staining my favorite dress, looking for a way to confess this mess. The sand is shifting under my high heels. Nobody knows how a broken heart feels.
Every drop that falls from your tired eye is a prayer that travels to the western sky.
The ocean is vast and the ocean is deep. It will hold the secrets that you cannot keep. The tide is coming to wash the shore. We don't have to carry this weight anymore. Island tales, falling in the blue, a bittersweet tribute to me and you. Let the current take the grief away until the dawning of a brighter day.
Ships sailing far from the port. Life is a journey and the time is short.
Don't let the brine turn your spirit sour.
You are the petal of a resilient flower.
The lighthouse beam is flickering low. I've got nowhere left for me to go, but the rhythm of the waves is a lullaby underneath the vast and the indigo sky. The shells are humming a mournful tune beneath the gaze of the tropical moon. Island tales, falling in the blue, a bittersweet tribute to me and you. Oh, let the current take the grief away until the dawning of a brighter day. The water is cold against my skin.
Let the healing of the salt begin.
I'm sinking down to the coral bed.
Raise up your weary and
Troubled head, the sea is a mother. She understands. Cry it out, let it flow. Wash it, rinse it. The salt is the cure for the wound. Island tales, falling in the blue, a bittersweet tribute to me and you. Let the current take the grief away until the dawning of a brighter day. Clear water, blue mercy, drifting, drifting, drifting. Stained glass reflections in a crystal flute. The forbidden harvest of a heavy fruit. Tired on the edges, but sweet in the core. I'm pouring my secrets on the barroom floor.
The vine needs a struggle to grow the grape. There is no shortcut, there is no escape. But don't let the bottle become your jail, or the vintage of a life will surely fail. A crimson liquid in
in a shallow cup, watching the bubbles as they're rising up. Cherry wine, a velvet intoxicating sting, the melody that the weary dreamers sing. One sip for the sorrow, two for the grace, trying to find a more peaceful place.
The sun is the worker, the rain is the key to unlock the sugar of the majesty. Drink from the fountain that never runs dry, under the dome of the tropical sky.
I'm intoxicated by the scent of the wood, doing the things that I know I should. My lipstick is smudged on the rim of a glass, watching the parade of the phantoms pass. The cellar is deep and the tavern is dim, singing a slow and a boozy hymn. Cherry wine, a velvet intoxicating sting, the melody that the weary dreamers sing. One sip for the sorrow, two for the grace, trying to find a more peaceful place.
It's a habit I'm wearing like a lace,
Cleanse the palate of the bitter taste.
the fruit is ripe and the cellar is cold.
Temper the spirit, let the truth be told, fermenting the hope in the barrel of time. Drink deep, stay sober. The essence is pure, the spirit is sure. Love is the only permanent cure. Cherry wine, a velvet intoxicating sting, the melody that the weary dreamers sing. One sip for the sorrow, two for the grace, trying to find more peaceful place. Sweet vintage cherry, red mercy, savor the moment. Static noise hums in the city wires, walking through the smoke of 1,000 fires. My leather boots click on the frozen grate, trying to outrun a twisted fate.
The pavement is hard, but the spirit is soft. Keep your holy visions held high aloft. Even in the maze of the iron and steel, there's a pulse of life that is jagged and real. Between the towers that touch the clouds, we're hiding our faces from the rushing crowds. Concrete soul beating in the chest, finding a victims of a selfish greed. But the brothers on the corner know the truth, the wisdom of age and the fire of youth. I got grease on my hands and coal in my lungs, singing in the chorus of forgotten tongues. The subway is screaming a frantic song, but I've known where I belong all along. The sirens are wailing a blue light tune under the smog of a city moon. Concrete soul beating in the chest, finding a moment of rhythmic rest in the canyon of glass and the neon glare. We're breathing a different kind of air. The asphalt is cold and the lights are blinding. It's the silver lining that you're finding. Can a heart survive in a world of stone? It's the only place where the seeds are sown. Build a garden on the roof of the world. Street level, street level. High rise, high rise, high rise, high rise. Hard shell, hard shell. Warm core, they can't shut the spirit's door. Concrete soul beating in the chest, finding a moment of rhythmic rest in the canyon of glass and the neon glare. We're breathing a different kind of air. Still beating, soul beating. In the city, concrete. Walk on, walk on. Gutter water flowing past my tired toes. God only watches and God only knows. The laundry is hanging like a row of ghosts above the lean toes and the rotten posts. In the middle of the struggle, a flower grows through the cracks where the dirty water flows. No distance is too far for a soul to climb out of the mud and the urban grime.
The zinc is rattling in the evening breeze, a symphony played for the refugees.
Trench town blues,
A heavy and a dusty moan, built on the foundation of the jagged stone. But the rhythm is a weapon and the song is a shield in the concrete garden where the truth is revealed.
they try to fence us in with the wire wall, waiting for the brothers and the sisters to fall. But the unity's a power they can't contain, a holy fire in the middle of the rain.
I got a hole in my pocket and a dent in my pride, with nowhere left for a girl to hide. The alleys are narrow and the shadows are long, but I'm finding the notes to a rebel song. The cooking fires are flickering bright against the belly of the hungry night. Trench town blues, a heavy and a dusty moan, built on a foundation of the jagged stone. But the rhythm is a weapon and the song is a shield in the concrete garden where the truth is revealed. The smoke is stinging my heavy eyes, look past the smoke to the purple skies. And anything beautiful come from this place, the greatest glory is found in the rays. From the shanty town to the gold Golden Gate. The jagged stone, but the rhythm is a weapon and the song is a shield. In the concrete garden where the truth is revealed. Keep striving, singing the blues, yeah, the blues. Rise up, rise up. But I lost the route. The highway stretching like a sun-baked snake. How many promises can one heart break?
A weary traveler on a lonesome track. Carry the truth like a heavy pack. They call you a phantom, they call you a thief, because you refuse to live in their grief.
Out in the wasteland where the vultures fly, we're painting our names on the desert sky. Dusty rebel walking through the gale, fighting for a love that will never fail. No uniform and no iron badge, just the holy fire and the tattered edge.
With invisible bars, but out here we're guided by the ancient stars. Keep your eyes on the horizon line where the water of life begins to shine.
I got a pistol grip soul and a lace trim heart, trying to finish what I didn't start. The wind is howling a defiant tune beneath the glare of the afternoon. The dust is rising from the caravan, following the steps of the chosen man. Dusty rebel walking through the gale, fighting for a love that will never fail. No uniform and no iron badge, just the holy fire and the tattered edge.
My boots are heavy and my canteen's dry.
The rain is coming from the Father's eye. and dark. You've got a grip on my very soul. A lock of hair and a secret chant. I'm trying to leave, but I simply can't.
True magic isn't found in a wooden box, or the turning of the heavy iron locks. It's the electricity between the hearts, where the real supernatural power starts. A spell is cast in the flicker of a spark, chasing away the terrors of the dark. Voodoo love, a mysterious and a potent brew, binding the ancient to the something new. Oh, a ritual of passion and a holy dance, lost in the fever of a rhythmic trance. Chanting by the sacred fire, lifting the frequency higher and higher. Don't be afraid of the unseen force. Love is the river and the only source.
I'm dizzy from the incense and the heavy drum, waiting for the miracle to finally come. You put a hex on my lonely mind, the sweetest obsession I could ever find. The shadows are dancing on the temple floor, opening up the spirit's hidden door. Voodoo love, a mysterious and a potent brew, binding the ancient to the something new. Oh, a ritual of passion and a holy dance, lost in the fever of a rhythmic trance.
It's the heaven that you find in the middle of hell.
My heart is beating like a tribal skin.
Let the mystery
of the soul begin. Conjure the spirit of the oneness. Conjure the spirit of the oneness. Magic, binding,
beyond the physical, beyond the logical.
the attraction is purely ontological. Oh,
Voodoo love,
a mysterious and a potent brew, binding the ancient to the something new. Oh, a ritual of passion and a holy dance, lost in the fever of a rhythmic trance. Spiritual, sacred love, spell is on. Spell is on. Lost the route. The highway is stretching like a sun-baked snake. How many promises can one heart break?
A weary traveler on a lonesome track, carry the truth like a heavy pack. They call you a phantom, they call you a thief, because you refuse to live in their grief. Out in the wasteland where the vultures fly, we're painting our names on the desert sky. Dusty river, walking through the gate, fighting for a love that will never fail. No uniform and no iron badge, just the holy fire and the tattered edge. The city is a prison with invisible bars, but out here we're guided by the ancient stars. Keep your eyes on the horizon line, where the water of life begins to shine. I got a pistol grip soul and a lace trim heart, trying to finish what I didn't start. The wind is howling a defiant tune beneath the glare of the afternoon. The dust is rising from the caravan, following the steps of the chosen man. Dusty rebel, walking through the gate, fighting for a love that will never fade. No uniform and no iron badge, just the holy fire and the tattered edge. My boots are heavy and my canteen's dry. The rain is coming from the Father's eye. I'm a renegade with a broken wing. You're the daughter of the Lion King, marching on to the promised land. Rebel, 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 never, never, never give up against the grain. Through the pain, we won't be shackled again. Dusty river, walking through the gate, fighting for a love that will never fail. No uniform and no iron badge, just the holy fire and the tattered edge. Keep walking through the dust. Ooh, freedom is a must. The cage is open, but I cannot fly. I've grown accustomed to this iron sky. The taste of copper on my trembling tongue, the saddest anthem that was ever sung. Emancipate yourself from mental chains, while the cold rain washes out the stains. They give you bread, but they take the soul. They give you half, but they want the whole. A heavy price for a simple bread.
walking the line between life and death. Bits of freedom, a jagged little pill, climbing up the side of Zion Hill. It hurts to walk when you've been bound, but we're moving on to higher ground.
Can't you hear the sound? Another skyscraper hitting the ground. Don't weep for the silver or the stolen gold. The truth is a story that must be told. I'm
stumbling out into the blinding light. My eyes aren't used to something this bright. The air is sharp and it cuts my lungs, speaking in all of these native tongues. The chains are off, but the skies remain a beautiful kind of holy pain. Bits of freedom, a jagged little pill, climbing up the side of Zion Hill. It hurts to walk when you've been bound, but we're moving on to higher ground.
I'm scared of the open space.
Keep a steady, humble pace.
The silence is too loud tonight.
That's the sound of the morning light.
Let the
bitter turn to sweet. Freedom, is it real? How does it feel? No more walls, no more bars, just the wind and the lonely stars. Bits of freedom, a jagged little pill, climbing up the side of Zion Hill. It hurts to walk when you've been bound, but we're moving on to higher ground. Walk on, free at last. Bitter taste gone in the past. I'm going home. The curtain's heavy and the stage is dark, waiting for the very last tiny spark. The theater's empty, but the echoes stay, reminders of the parts we used to play.
The song doesn't end when the singer goes. It's like the current where the water flows, a legacy written in the book of time, transcending the rhythm and the simple rhyme.
One last breath before the lights go dim, joining the voices in a cosmic hymn. Final chorus ringing through the hall, a grand finale for the one and all.
The notes are climbing to the highest peak,
finding the answers that the seekers seek.
finding the answers. I've preached my sermon and I played my people's heart. Don't weep for the silence that follows the sound. The seeds of the music are in the ground.
My voice is raspy, but my soul is wide. I've got nothing left for me to hide. The applause is fading into the night. I'm walking slowly toward the silver light. The symphony is reaching a massive swell. A long goodbye and a short farewell. Final chorus ringing through the hall. A grand finale for the one and all. The notes are climbing to the highest peak, finding the answers that the seekers seek.
Did they hear the truth in my melody?
You've been etched into the eternity.
I gave them everything I had to give.
That is the only way a soul can live.
The music is the bridge to the evermore.
The music is the bridge to the evermore.
The music is the bridge
To the evermore. One love, one soul, one song, one goal. It's finished, it's done, it's complete.
No.
The victory is bitter. The victory is sweet. Final chorus ringing through the hall. A grand finale for the one and all. Oh, the notes are climbing to the highest peak, finding the answers that the seekers seek.
Sing it loud one more time.
Amen. Selah.
Selah.
Goodbye.
Selah.
My cupboards are bare and the wine is sour, counting the cracks in the midnight hour. I'm a scratch record in a dusty sleeve, with no more magic of my tattered sleeve.
Empty vessels make the loudest sound, but true vibration is in the ground.
Don't let the void become your master. Run from the looming dark disaster, searching for substance in the world of foam. A long, long way from my spiritual home. Hollow grooves spinning in the mind, leaving a purpose far behind. Fill the cradle with the righteous flame, beyond the shadow and the empty day.
Man's heart is a cavern deep, where the stolen promises go to sleep. They build their castles on the shifting sand, while the drought is killing the fertile land.
I've been whistling in the canyon wide, with nothing left for me to hide. The echoes are mocking my every word, the strangest music I've ever heard. The drum is thumping, but the soul is thin, looking for a way to let the light back in. Hollow grooves spinning in the mind, leaving the purpose far behind. Fill the cradle with a righteous flame, beyond the shadow and the emptiness.
I'm just a shell on a lonely beach.
The fruit of life is within your reach.
My melody is missing
A solid chord,
pick up your spirit and the
holy soul.
solidify, fortify.
No more hollow, no more shallow. Plant the seed in the follow. Spinning in the mind, leaving